Good morning. Happy Saturday. So today I'm making some dog treats, and they're really easy. You don't have to bake them. So they're no bake dog treats. There's only 3 ingredients. Very, very simple. I found the recipe on Pinterest, and I thought I would give it a try for my dogs. But anyway, so this, isn't he the cutest thing? Remember these when they came out? I don't remember. It was just called the dog. And they had the biggest heads and the littlest bodies. And I got it back when we had I wanted a chocolate lab one, but they didn't have any. And so I just ended up getting this black lab one. But, oh my God, it is so stinking cute. Look at that nose. Anyway, so we're going to do some dog treats today. And Jax is watching me from the couch because he heard me say dog treats. And he is so smart, but... So let's get to making these dog treats, and then you can make them for your dog. Okay, like I said, it's only 3 ingredients for these no-bake dog treats. And I'm kind of changing it up a little bit. The recipe calls for 1 cup of pure pumpkin. Not pumpkin pie mix, but just pure pumpkin. But I don't have any, but I have this organic sweet potato puree. And sweet potatoes are good for dogs. And we're going to use this in place of the pureed pumpkin. But you can use pureed pumpkin. I just need to get more. So we're going to add to our bowl, scoot this over here a little bit, 1 cup of the pureed sweet potato, organic sweet potato. And you don't have to use organic, it's just, this is what I got from Azure Standard. So I'm just using what I have. Okay, there's the sweet potato. Now we're going to add a 1/2 cup of peanut butter, and the peanut butter that I use is called, once again, it's non-GMO peanut butter. It's kind of like almond oil. So when you open the jar up, the oil's on the top and you have to stir it in, but it contains no xylitol. You definitely do not want to give your dogs xylitol because it is poisonous to them. So please check your peanut butter jars to make sure, you know, if you use an all-natural peanut butter, that there's no xylitol. And as far as there's just 2 grams of sugars in here and no added sugars, which is really, really good. And there's no xylitol. You can find this on Amazon. I got mine from Azure Standard. You probably can find it at Walmart. I've never really looked for it there, but you can try and find it there. But it's called, once again, it's unsweetened creamy peanut butter with no xylitol. And that is safe for your dogs. So we're going to add a 1/2 cup of that. And you know, it's when you stir it up, see how it's not thick. As thick as like regular peanut butter. Like Jif or Peter Pan or any of those. Okay. Now we're going to add, let's mix this up just a little. And then we're going to add 2.5 cups of old-fashioned oats, or you can use the quick oats, whichever you have. But I buy mine from Azure Standard at like 25 pounds a bag, a 25-pound bag, and these are organic. So we're adding 2.5 cups, and these are whole oats that I'm using. And so I'm going to mix it as best I can with a spatula, and I might have to use my hands, but I hope not, but it smells really good. And I love making, you know, treats for my dogs, healthy treats. The only bones I really buy to give them is those like dentist sticks or dental bones that I really can't make myself. I've never found a recipe or to make them. Okay, so that's not too bad. Now, we're going to roll these into balls and put them on our little cookie sheet. And then they have to be refrigerated until they set up. You can roll the ball whatever size you want for your dog. So if you have a little dog, you can do little balls. If you have bigger dogs, make them the size to fit your dog. Okay, I'm gonna get this spoon and scrape off my spatula. And then once they're set up, or once the balls are set up, then you can put them in a container, but you have to keep them refrigerated because they will melt, and they're probably only going to last, the recipe says about a week, but it all depends. You just have to keep an eye on it because you don't want any, mold, of course, on it. But okay, I'm going to set this aside and get my cookie tray, or whatever kind of tray you're going to put in your fridge, and let's get these going. Okay, I'm just going to use my spoon here, just a regular little teaspoon. And we're going to see what size I want to make mine. Yeah, I think that's plenty big. So maybe, I don't know, if it's really as big as a little super ball maybe? I don't know. But it rolls in a ball nicely. But you will get your hands a little messy because it is wet. Just like that. And they're not going to rise, so you can put them as close as you can together. But I'm going to need a rag because, there we go. It is going to get all over your hands. But that's part of the fun. So just like that. And like I said, you can make them bigger. Like a ping pong ball size. If you have a big dog. But since I have 3 medium-sized dogs, we're going to do that size. So they'll last just a little bit longer. Like I said, you have to keep them in the fridge to keep them fresh. That one's a little bit bigger. Okay. I have to keep washing my hands off because... Alright, we're going to see how many we can get out of this batch. And then we'll know. Okay, I'm going to finish making these into a ball and I'll bring you back before I put them in the fridge. Okay, so I got 33 individual little balls of the no-bake sweet potato peanut butter dog treats. I'm going to put them in the fridge and I will bring you back when they're set up. And it shouldn't take very long. And well, it won't be long for you. And we'll see how my 4-legged kids love these. Okay, here are the no-bake peanut butter sweet potato dog treats. And they're not sticky anymore. They've been in here about 30 minutes in the fridge. So we're going to test out and see how my fur babies love these. Okay, here are my fur babies. There's Jax. Let's see how they like these. Here's a treat for Jax. How you like it, Jaxie? And Finny. Oh, Finny. He's like, yes. And then Maya. Come here, Maya. Here's my sweet girl. Good girl. Oh my gosh, were those delicious? Jax, don't try to take hers. Jax is my little chow hound. Okay, I'm going to let you have one more. And then that's it. Here, Maya. You want another one? All right. Come here, Finny. And there's Finn. Okay, I think they love them. So I hope you give them a try. Now remember, you got to put them in a container and keep them in the fridge. Because they, you know, they will spoil if you leave them out on the counter. And they should last probably a week, maybe a little bit more than that, according to the recipe. But everybody's refrigerator is probably different as far as temperature. So just keep an eye on them. And like I said, you can make them any size you want. I made these kind of like medium for my dogs. But you can make them smaller and you're actually going to get more. I got 33, I believe, is what I counted. And so I hope you give it a thumbs up and a like. And subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope you enjoyed your dogs enjoy the recipe. And look for another video coming up after this one. It's going to be jalapeno popper chicken. It's going to be delicious. So thanks for watching and have a great weekend. Bye.